What's up, Brian? We're back, fools. We're back. Really want to paint some Lipless. Now, I'm open to anything, but that's my first thought. As long as I don't have any requests for corn on the cob again, I think we'll be all right. What's up, Dog Days? Heck yeah, dude. I need to do some crawls first and foremost.
Go around it, bitch. You got me fucked.
Oops. All right. What kind of paint booth did you end up getting? I gotta clean this off really quick. It works fine. The one I have is from Amazon as well, but there's this one. I can't justify spending this much money, but there's one. It's called, it's like has like a water curtain. That thing looks pretty sick. Now I can't. There's no way I can justify spending that much money. All right, give me a second. I'm just cleaning this out really quick. I need to do a few crawls in some different colors. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with. Oh, I might have lied. We're actually going to do that. Bass Eater, what's up, buddy? Nice blue cat today, by the way. That's got to be the first respectable catfish I've seen you catch, dude. I say that, but I don't even know what the biggest catfish I've caught is. It's got to be tiny. I can do a pink one. It's actually one of the colors I'm needing to do, so it'll be a good starting point. Thank you, Eddie. I'm gonna make you a mod. You don't have to stay in here the whole time, but if you want to pin that while you're in here, I appreciate it, brother. I'll start with the pink one because that's what I'm needing to do. But I'm gonna try something different. All right. Let's do pink over that. Let's see if it makes any difference. I unplugged it. I don't know where I set my respirator at. Dude, I'm really good at losing stuff. I'll tell you that much. It's got to be over here. I'm going to grab that so I can spray without the fan on. Found it. My lad. That's throwing up way too much. I need to turn captions back on. We're going to do 2 layers of that. That's awfully light. Lighter than I would like it. All right. let's get a crawl line. Then we're gonna do black now. Got the world's. We're getting zen again tonight, fellas. This is a nice playlist to do this to. Bright pink. It's been a while since I've come on here and busted out some crawls. Okay. Let's do our dots. If I can find them. I'm getting some paint buildup. All right. Let's try something different. It's not really different, but I gotta find it. I have a cross. All right, here we are. I don't know how in the world I'm gonna do it on this bait. Did that right there. I don't know. Almost need to do this on a different bait. I might just freehand the rest of this. These back two are really close to connecting already. I need to redo this one because I would like to at some point use these crawl hands. I wouldn't work on this one, but kind of curious. All right. You know we're going to crackle the bag. What's up, Dylan? Did you win that tournament, big dog? Did you win the $1 million? Sunburn and a bad back. I feel you. We're going to do it. We might as well go all the way here. So you know what that means. Is Bass Eater still in here? That's a really good idea. you thought you had a chance. You're like, uh-oh. Sorry. Ready now. Oh, man. Yeah, that's when you just, all right. Wish me luck, everybody. That's when you decide, yeah, I think I'm just going to have fun today. Hi, Bates, brother. Where were you casting? What's up, Viper? Green eyes? The water is that way. The water is that way. Jet ski, well, that's awesome. All right. Let's get some eyes. You know what eyes? You said green eyes. I have some green eyes. They really only fit this bait. I don't know. They almost still look a little small. I think I ordered one correct size this time, dude. Because the amount of eyes that I have that fit lures that I'm trying to do are like none. What's up, Waterbug? The rocks are mean. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I actually, just before this, Dylan, I actually emailed that tackle shop down there. Let's find the eyes. I have another eye in mind. Bear with me. I'm going through hordes of eyes. Dude, I'm always, this is going to sound kind of bad, but I'm always looking for an excuse to go down there. I always try to convince my wife to go down to the lake. And when we first started dating, and before we were married, it was pretty easy to convince. Now, not so much. Bear with me, dude. I cannot find these eyes for the life of me right now. I'll show you the eyes I was initially thinking. And you'll be happy to know that there are no green eyes, so that was all in vain. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, GB? I really like these eyes. Need to figure out how I can get some more of them. Where I got them from, because they go great with everything. Iron River, what's up, brother? What do we think? I kind of think those lines connecting on the bottom, I think that takes it to another level. It gets rid of that negative space. Needs fangs. I need to go rework that crawdad little thing back. This little sheet that I made, and make these smaller, so then I can use those. Hey, we're trying. Color I did, that'd probably be pretty sweet. I think I took a picture of the bait I did for you. Almost certain I did. That makes my life a little easier. I have gold paint and silver eyes. More of a touch of teal. Yeah, we could do that. I'll run this. This is a crackle back. You can see this one actually crackled really well. Crackle back pink crawl. This 2.5 inch, half ounce. I'll message it to you. I'll go and run that. Then we'll do another half ounce. What's up, CJ? All right, I'm back. Thank you, big dog. It's that one from the other night. I gotta remember how I did it. Can't be too hard. Let me take a gander. I took pictures of that. What was it? Untriggered clownfish. Is that what it's called? From earlier. I just did this back. It's fire. Yeah. I'm gonna do this other one for John really quick, and then we can do that. If I could find the picture. There it is. Yeah, that's fine. Just holler at me here in a bit. I'm gonna do these three. So the green. This stencil on this one came out really good. Normally it doesn't look that good. So it was teal, white, bone, green. And neither do I, brother. That's why I'm here. What was I gonna do? Sit around and paint off camera? I might as well do it here. About 4 years now. It really it really hasn't been until the past year that I've really kind of going a little harder at it. In the beginning, I feel like that's how kind of everybody does. It's more active hobby, on the side. Then it became like I was doing it every single night for hours. And I'll tell you, I think a lot of people are intimidated. And not necessarily intimidated. I don't make that much money doing live shows like this, but I could do that tonight too, Iron. But doing these lives and kind of forcing myself to do what people want or ask kind of has made me a lot better, a lot quicker. I mean, I'd say doing this for 20 hours a week is like the equivalent of painting for a month by yourself. Let me look at this picture again. I'm dumb. It's supposed to be black. Whatever. You sure it's not the meditation music on Iron Rivers? I started putting this music on when I paint. Oh, dude. Game changer. Oh, a crawl. Yeah, we could do that. Sorry, I must have missed that part. What about like a white and green or tranquil? Could I think could almost do I'd put the green on the bottom and the blue up here and kind of make it like a molten crawl. I don't think so. I need to post it on there. I'm terrible about posting stuff. I'm not. I'm just terrible about posting 90% of what I take pictures of. I could send you a picture of it after this. Okay, we're going to start with that teal. Or not teal, the blue. I guess teal's almost a blue. Matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you right now. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. If I don't do it now, I'm not going to remember. And I don't really have anything to write anything down on. Here we go. All right, I sent it to you on Facebook. If I wait, dude, I know myself too well. I'm not going to remember. Or I'll remember and be like, I'll do that in 5 minutes. And then just not do it. Actually going to use this other green. It's kind of almost giving a molten crawl look. Not almost, it's pretty similar. Actually, I got the idea of this molten crawl from Glenn. Not these exact same colors, but fairly close. Okay, let's do the black. I just had those crawl lines. I'll just run it right now for you. This is not for the lure on screen. This is for wader. There it is. Yeah, Glenn told me, or not today, but he's told me that about that. Thank you, waiter. I was checking out your guys' website. I'm gonna have to order some of those spinner baits. He's been hyping me up all week, or yeah, pretty much all week about how cool they are, how good they are. Did he catch any fish? Better say he caught the biggest fish of his life. I'll have to swing by then, because I'm needing some. I've been trying to teach my wife how to fish a spinner bait. It's coming along, I guess. We'll get there someday. Dang. It seems like you have some of those days. I thought last week I was going to catch anything. I had a decent fishing day. Thinking maybe about going tomorrow evening. See that? My dad actually messaged me this morning. He asked me if I was going to go fishing today. I said no, and he's like, oh, perfect weather for it. Yeah, it was. You would have thought today would have been like one of the best fishing days. I'll probably end up taking my kayak out tomorrow. I haven't taken it out now in what feels like months. It's probably been about a month. Just got a huge raid. I missed who did it. Who raided us? That Marty fella. Thank you, buddy. Lucky duck. I've been a painting fool today, dude. I get in these live paint moods. And today's been one of them. I did like one lure off camera today. He's been a merchant fool today, fellas. He's been a hustler. That just reminds me. I watched Borat. I made my wife watch Borat this week. Said, why you wear your pants like that, like a whore? I think that's what he says in it. Me and my homie Azabot, or whatever he says, would like to just park our slab out front. Like to book a room. Like one of the dumbest movies I've ever watched, but that's just been stuck in my head. Now we're just gonna do a straight line over that one. Yeah, that's not the look I'm trying to put out to the world, fellas. Massage parlor. Hook time. I'm in Boonville, Missouri. It's like just west of Columbia. Boonville. I come up your way fairly often to Bloomington and Hayworth area. We're just gonna freehand this again, and I don't think it's gonna look good like that way. It's near Columbia, Missouri. I'm not that far away from Springfield, probably 2 hours, 2.5. You're out there in the woods, though. Come back to society, Muddy. Well, I drive the speed limit. I drive the speed limit, dude. Every single time we meet up, you're like, dude, you're taking forever. I'd be down for it because my brother lives down in that area. So I could always use that as an excuse to go see him. I haven't been down to Arkansas in a bit. Dude, I do move slow. My Kara is always complaining about it. When is that Hall of Fame induction? I gotta tell you, this crawl, I wasn't too sure how it was gonna turn out. But I can tell you right now that this might be a staple for me. Kara drives a lot faster than I do. I mean, way faster. Like, it like makes me nervous sometimes. Just kidding. I hate driving. That's actually a sick name for it. What color eyes? I think we got to do red if I have any. I got one. You're in luck. I got one set left. One pair. I think it would look good with this body too. Well, with this lure. This body. I don't know why I had to say it that weird. Back on my hand. Thank you, buddy. If any of you ever need super glue, I do not recommend Loctite Pro Gel. This is a funeral. It's one boring funeral. I need my pen. really not a good spot to sign this. We're going to do in between these. Just going to do my initials. DJ. Dude, that'd be awesome. That would be really cool to do some of those. Well, I will say it keeps the eyes on tight, but it is, out of all the super glue it's not the second worst. Or the first. The worst is what I'm trying to say. It's the second worst. There you go, brother. I'll go ahead and run that for you now. Now, I know, Eddie, you had a request. Thank you, John. That thing came out way better than I had anticipated. You guys can thank Amazon for sending me 12 bottles of green instead of one. This is the best Christmas present I've gotten in the spring ever. The Amazon crawl. I know I've told that story more than once, but it's like, man, this box is heavy. There's got to be some vinyl in here too. Open it up. The Lord was looking out for me that day. I'll put it that way. The funny thing is, too, I've been saying I need that green for like months. And I kept putting it off. And the time I ordered the green, I get a whole case pack of it for the price of one. Eddie, you said black crawl with gold lines and silver eyes. Look at how good my memory is. Speaking of memory, tomorrow's Mother's Day for any of you guys out there who forgot. Thank you, John. I got suckered in. I'm not even a dad yet, and we celebrated Mother's Day today. I called it Future Mother's Day, which I'm not complaining. I'm never going to turn down an opportunity to eat hibachi food. It's probably why I'm getting fat, dude. Oh, yes, sir. Thanks, buddy. I'm thinking it's going to be a girl. I do want a boy eventually, but I feel like first one, I don't know. I kind of would prefer a girl. 6 girls later. But hey, you got to look at the bright side of things. I have 6 girls. At least one of them is going to be artistic. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I don't know, man. Me and my brother, dude, we were a torment. As a matter of fact, there was one time, and I love telling this story because it's the most one-sided story I have in my entire life. Oh yeah, so I didn't even think about that. But my brother and I didn't really think we were bad. Really, I still to this day don't think we were that bad. We did get in some trouble, but there was one time, dude. We both played baseball, and for some reason, his baseball glove was in the living room. And the house I grew up in had huge, huge windows in the living room on both sides of it. And it was like three massive windows and then three small windows underneath of it. And I made him mad. I don't know what I was doing, but he thinks it's a bright idea at this point to pick up his baseball glove and throw it at me. Well, the dumb fucker didn't realize there was a baseball in it. And it went through that window. And I'm like, oh, dude, I can't wait till Dad gets home. I spent the whole afternoon, dude, antagonizing him. I'm like, you just wait, man. You are screwed. I'm sure you guys can tell where this story's going. They get home. Guess who gets the blame? Guess who got blamed for it? Not him. Like, I didn't throw the freaking baseball through the window. What kind of shit is that, dude? I still haven't let that go. I was no, but I think about it. I kind of did pick on him a little bit. We used to. I'm telling y'all a bunch of funny old stories now. We used to play. We grew up in a small town, like New Franklin is where I'm from, so it's not very big. And for some reason, our parents thought it was a good idea to let us get airsoft guns. And we lived in town. And dude, I remember we were like went to the store and picked them out. And I'm like, dude, you should totally get the one that's a single shot because you could like snipe me or whatever. Knowing all along what I was doing because I was gonna get the automatic one. And I'll never forget that first day. He kept trying to shoot me with it, and I'm just bum rushing him. Oh, it was so funny. Thank you for the raid. And now I tell that story. I'm like, maybe I deserve to get blamed for the window. I'm still not gonna let that go. That's ridiculous. And now, honestly, now that I keep thinking about stuff, I keep remembering stories. Maybe we weren't as good as I remember. Oh, good times. Pretty close. I'm gonna save the Mardi Gras ones for next Mardi Gras. This actually is really close though. It's gonna be black and gold. And I got another story. I hope if it's a boy, it's not it's about a fifth as stupid as I was when I was young. But my dad had like this Dodge Ram truck. It was this red one. I actually really liked it. Well, he let me drive that thing to school, which was his first mistake. And Dude, I hit this pole coming out of the parking lot. I mean, destroyed the side of it. And I remember getting home. I'm like, I got to get ahead of this one. Because if he comes home and he just sees the truck like this, I don't know. That's a good question because I'm telling you all the PG stories right now. And by the way, it's not like I squared this pole up, dude. I sideswiped it. And I mean, like, really got it. I got every bit of that pole. That pole was begging for mercy after I was done with it. What up, DB? And I was like, I should probably go ahead and call him now and get ahead of this because if I don't, he comes home or sees this without me telling him, he's gonna kill me. I remember I called him. I'm like, hey, just letting you know, I got a scratch. Got a scratch on the truck. He's like, is it bad? I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Dude, that thing was total. And he got home, and I'm gonna quote him because it's not funny if I don't. And I mentioned how many windows we had. There was another side of that living room that had windows that faced towards the driveway. Really, one of the most windowed rooms I've ever been in my life. But either way, he gets home, and I'm like, oh gosh. So I'm peeping out the window. So I'm like, I gotta know what to expect here. And I could see how angry he was. He was. You don't know. You guys don't know my dad, but he's very. I want to say he's dramatic. He's just. I'd probably say he's dramatic. And I remember he came in. He went, "Where the fuck's the scratch?" Oh, sorry. That was so funny. I'm like, oh, it's on the passenger side. I can't remember what else happened after that. I just remember being scared to death. Honestly, he didn't. He wasn't too hard about it, but and he couldn't make me. It's not like I could pay for it either. I played baseball and I have a job. I worked a job on the weekends. I don't ever know how that all finished up, but good times. I'll need to ask him about that next time I see him because I guarantee you he remembers it. And he's probably still mad to this day. We're on a crawl frenzy tonight, big dog. What other stories can I tell you guys? I got a lot of really funny ones that are probably not whatnot appropriate. And now I'm just thinking about all the dumb stuff I've done. I really hope I somehow don't that doesn't translate genetically. Otherwise, I'm in trouble, dude. Uh, I just thought when he got, so I convinced him to get that airsoft gun or whatever. And I will say that thing did hurt. Like it wasn't, it wasn't like it didn't hurt. He just could only shoot it once, so you could suffer through the pain one time. You're all right. I can still bum rush him, but dude, one time we were standing outside, and I remember my dad was standing there. And he was trying to take it from my brother. My brother shot him, and like, dude, like 2 feet away. You know, I remember my dad fell on the ground. Oh man, maybe I'm gonna have to get my kids airsoft guns because those were some of the funniest times. I mean, we were way too young to be doing all that. Lowering your blood sugar. See, not only do I paint, I'm a, what did you call that? Therapist. Yeah. What do they call the people that do meditation or whatever? Monks. Yeah, I'm actually painting this from a mountain temple in Mongolia. And I have my hair cut like Martin Luther. And if you got that joke, you know that's a funny one. That's almost worth looking up because that's such a good joke. I'm so funny, holy cow. I've decided I'm gonna quit painting. I'm gonna be a professional comedian. All right. Those one silver eyes aren't gonna fit, but I got a bunch of eyes that are silver. We got to go into the horde of them. Tell you what, those might not look bad either. Oh, they kind of. This is kind of giving me Mardi Gras color vibes. Is silver with a black pupil. All right. All right. I need to order some of those in just straight silver. Are in the right size. I'm gonna do that next. I don't know if I have that size blank anymore, to be honest. I need to look. I do have. I'll just show you what I got. It'd be easier. Is it the baby? Is it that baby bass one? Yeah, Isaac. Okay, I got you. To be honest, if they stick on fine, you don't. That's gonna be controversial, but you don't. I personally don't think you need to glue them on because the epoxy will hold them on. However, it seems like a lot of the glass eyes have about the weakest glue known to man put on them. I've always just epoxied them on so they can't really. For them to come on after being epoxied, you'd have to really hit something. I mean, the lure would probably be broken half at that point. Here you go, brother. I'll go ahead and run this for you. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Loctite Pro Gel. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, to just keep it that way. I'm not a fan, dude. I'm not a fan. Thank you, Eddie. Diamond epoxy is really good. Okay, I need my tape. Oh, dude, I could go in the other room. I have a whole jar that I I didn't seal, and I went in there to use it a couple weeks ago, and it's just one big blob. What's up, Bay? How you doing, brother? I think I know. I'll take a look at it really quick. I'm almost certain I know which one you're talking about. Oh yeah, it has the. I think I did an orange mouth on it. I will say I'll probably add a gill plate to it. It might be famous last words. You heard some of the stories I'm telling, dude. Doing a baby bass. left, maybe. There it is. It's a staple at this point, dude. I figured out last night that if I do the pattern first and the green over it, it actually looks better. So that's what we're going to do. Now we'll probably do the orange right now, actually. And then we'll do that. All right, time for black. Okay, let's get the fast lines. Frog. Bass. Okay. There's a lot of people in here to give away this secret. Maybe another time. If I give away this, then you know exactly how I make my bass. I'll share it when there's like 3 people in here someday. All right, let's do the green. Feels like this thing's getting lower. All right. Like it's a fly rod. Crazy colored popper from earlier. All right, I'll show it after this. I forgot about that. All right, where's this at? I gotta scoot this back. I'll have to show everybody, see what they think. I'm almost done with this one, so stay put. All right, brother. Let's put some eyes on this bad boy. Or the cow. I know, it's just a little adjustment. It instantly makes it look a little better. Oh, you gotta fish it, dude. You know where you can come and get another one. I know a guy who might have another one, ironically. I think the most impressive one, I'll show it to you guys after this one, from this week, is the bluegill. By far. All right, big dog. I think I need to sign this one like a Bill Dance. A corn, dude. All right, brother. I'm gonna run it for you now. All right, thank you, buddy. David, are you wanting one as well? I could run it again and paint it up when I get off tonight. Hey, I mixed it up myself, big dog. This is for one of these. All right, you gotta bit him up this time. I'm kidding. Thank you, David. I'll get that written down. All right. Pike hunters want me to show you guys this. I'll show it to you. I'm glad you like it. I got something pretty amazing too. I got 2 lures that are already done that I'm gonna run really quick. You thought, the heck? Well, that's not good news. Hold up a second. I got 2 of them actually. I dropped the dang clear coat today. And it got on lures. It's not that big a deal because it'll wash off. There's a bluegill in a 1.5. I think this is the best one from this week. Hands down. I'll run this and then I'll run that popper. That popper. And we'll get back to painting. I do have one in a spook as well. Thank you, big dog. All right. I got any requests? Anybody want to see anything? Oh, heck, while we're here, try this one if anybody wants it in a hot dog. Is it the corn one? Don't tell me it's the corn. Don't tell me it's corn. All right, I like the way you think. The Jekyll and Hyde. No, like on the cob. I have an idea for a Jekyll and Hyde one. Is it open to interpretation? Can I? Okay, it would be awesome. Can I have free reign over the Jekyll and Hyde? Because I have an idea. Or you want something in particular? A barbecue. Oh, that's funny. True. That ice cream cone was actually. The ice cream cone was difficult to learn. Like a zombie. I have an idea. What if we do like bass, but one side's a normal bass, the other side's a dark bass. And by dark bass, I mean like the voodoo bass. It's black with the blue shift. All right, we can do that. A dead fish, all right. Matter of fact, that actually works out perfectly. Sith Lord bass. Let me do this one really quick, and I can bring them back. I'll bring them back for this one stream, and then they're going to be going back onto the shelf. Since we're going to do a bass on one side, I might as well knock out this griffin too. You'll see what I'm talking about because it's someone opening a portal. Feel like you're in like a Halo or something. Just spawned in. Knock off Minecraft music. I think it's just an ever ending. I think it's the same thing nonstop, to be honest with you. Dude, it has like 512 million views. And it's like a 4-hour long video. I got the mask on, big dog. All right. Let's do our bass lines. We'll do the baby one first. Yeah, how's that going, big dog? Hey now, we got a master angler in the house. Okay. All right, I'll give away my secret. But if you use it, you got to tell everybody you got it from me. It's the only thing I ask of you. What am I doing? I'm ruining the bait. Okay, let's do the green now. All right, we're almost done with the bass now. All I gotta do now is put the red gilt plate on, and then we'll be done with that smaller one. Then this will go a little quicker. I hate doing two at once, but this was just convenient. All right, we're done with that. Now we can finish up the two-tone bass. Now we get to have a little fun. Let me find a crackle. I'll show you what I'm wanting to do before we make a decision, because I know I got a picture of it somewhere. I know Glenn's got to have a couple pictures of them too. Give me a second. I know it's on here. I'm looking for it. I'm looking. I don't know. I have a feeling you're going to see this idea and you're going to agree with me. Oh, that'd be a good idea. Red, so it's like really. I'm trying to find it. Headline. It's just nothing but bait pictures. Here you are. Uh-oh. I don't know why I'm worried about my phone. It's nothing but freaking lure pictures. Okay. Let me find the shift that I need. He cannot tell a lie. That was pretty much his idea, too. So you think red bass lines, since the eye's red, that might be fire. That might be fire. Instead of blue bass lines, do red. I was thinking this red. It's not going to show up red, but it's going to look sick. Ooh, Nelly. We're going to tie it all together at the gill plate. I think I should do some red through that dryer sheet up here. And maybe do red on top. Or just keep it like that. It's normally a lot brighter. But since it's on that dark black and blue, it does look a lot like wine. Oh, dude. That looks crazy. I'm going to spray some black on the back again before we put the eyes on it, but that looks really good. That looks really good. Be a sweet bait to throw, dude. I hope you're fishing this one. I'm really wondering if you have more luck with a two-sided bait like that. or less. All right, let's put some eyes on it. Wait a second. I just need one. Really? Am I gonna have to use the smaller eye? Sure looks like it. That's the right size. If you catch anything, you have to send me some pictures, dude. Heck, now you guys might end up on the website. Oh, we're big time now, fellas. You might end up on the website. What? Don't worry, you won't catch anything. Never told you guys, never said I was a fisherman. The old trusty Pro Gel. All right. Got a two-tone bass here. I'll go and run him now. It's like 2 for 1 almost. Awesome. Thank you. A twofer. Of course. All right, guys. I'm probably going to hop off here for tonight. I'll probably get back on tomorrow again at some point. Probably in the evening. But make sure you go follow me on Facebook, YouTube. Also, I know, I'm leaving you out, hanging out to dry. Also, midmotackle.com. Use midmo15. No spaces, 15's number. You get 15% off $20 or more. Whew, I'm giving it away. So that's still a work in progress. I've been adding a bunch of stuff on there. But soon enough, that's where I'm hoping to do most of this stuff. So I'm going to raid into somebody, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.